this is the Lewisburg cider mill. A lot of people go to this. It's coming up the season. They make.
I think it's a waste of money.
And there's all their corn, but they make really good apple cider donuts.
Their cider ain't no good in my opinion. Dang it! There goes my Rolaids. We're on video. You're on video.
Oh,
This is our.
just took out my hairpiece.
This is a little road trip to Sarah's video. Is all it is.
Yeah. Sometimes
I didn't start it in our town. I should have. Getting a little antacid, getting some Rolaids there.
And I gotta fix.
No,
my
I guess I got
hairpiece.
Tums.
You know, sometimes you just need a little extra
Honey,
and I'm not ashamed because Dolly can do it. I can too. That's my new
are you
saying.
freaking doing that? Putting your mouse on your head?
Yep. Hey, you'd be surprised all the women on TV.
All right. The scene about that. We're going to see our daughter's
New home.
place.
Yeah. New home.
About 90 miles from our house. So we'll see you guys when we're about halfway there. A little better. We're in Ottawa, Kansas, and we'll see you here in a little bit. We made it to Sarah's house. I just park it in. What?
You're almost in the road?
Slow he is. I parked there in case Brad wants to get out. Hey Bruno, you gonna pee on your mama? Remember me?
No, there was a fox I just saw.
Let him go. He ain't gonna run off, is he?
Yeah, their dogs come out.
Oh. Get over here and pet this dog before he has a heart attack.
I'm gonna bring him.
We ate lunch with Sarah and Brad at the El Ranchito Mexican restaurant. They're right there.
And they're waiting for us. This is their little town, Osage City, Kansas.
And they got a Budweiser warehouse.
This is Osage
I think I've been
City.
through here when I was trucking for Sutton's because I remember that Budweiser place. I think I came over here. I think it might have been further. There's a Dollar General. I can show Grandpa this maybe. Sarah's little town. People don't stop here. You gotta watch them go through here. Probably 35, I guess. There's some other little restaurant, China Walk. We'll do it like this. You can tell us, honey, what's going on.
Okay.
There.
So this is the
Make sure you're
main.
pointing it right.
This is the main street. We're coming up to the house that they moved from. It's right here. That's their old house. And now we're going to the new house. But we won't show the address or anything. But this is Osage City, Kansas. We just had a really wonderful.
That's a nice park.
There's a nice park here. Someday maybe they'll have children.
We're gonna go through the like the old part of town up here to see the buildings. Show the buildings.
Okay. Here's the main street.
This kind of reminds me of Adrian right here, Adrian, Missouri, with the railroad tracks.
There's their water tower. Here's some buildings. Here's the auto parts store. Chevy.
They got a Napa here too.
The railroad.
There's an old hotel.
Old Armand's Hotel.
Another park. Oh, well, that was probably where the.
Another park.
That was a train station.
Train station.
Now it's a museum.
H&R Block.
They were neat
Radio
buildings.
Shack.
All these old buildings. Up here. You're not showing
Yeah, I
the
am.
top of it, probably.
I got
Okay.
it. I got it.
There's another set
There's
of
some more
nice
set
looking
of
buildings.
old buildings.
Landmark National Bank. There's some whores up there on the balcony. Oh. There's a cool El Camino. Okay, honey, show the road.
Here's a
Your whole
gas station.
Videotaping. You gotta do like the guy in Branson. You just talk about what's over there and stuff. They can see the picture. Alright, we're getting closer to neighborhood, so you having a good time?
I'm having a wonderful day. I took my fake hair out. Okay, we
Kansas
just
Tundra.
left Sarah's house. We had a wonderful visit and we're in Kansas, leaving Osage City. I think the next town is Pomona.
We may stop at Ottawa again.
Yeah, it's kind of some straightaway. I see something up there.
You can show a little bit about that way.
Just a little bit of hay and
That's about all I see.
rock. Not much to see here. So anyway, we had a great visit and we're heading home. We'll be back in a
Well,
minute.
what's going on with that rock?
There's a bunch of rock over here.
Might have been left over from something.
Look at that rock. Okay.
Somebody hauled it in there.
The city of Pomona.
There's some kind of, what is that place? A barbecue joint? Somebody trying to pull out in front of this American Mexican restaurant. We missed part of it. Didn't get the camera out fast enough. Buzzard's Pizza. There's a school.
Where?
Yeah. West
Franklin.
Franklin Schools.
Now we're leaving Pomona. We're going to Ottawa, 10 miles.
Only got 10 more miles of Audi. Sarah works in Ottawa.
Bye-bye. Now we're almost to Lewisburg.
No, we're not.
We got about 10 more miles. There's some soybeans.
Man, is that thing there? You're gonna get it.
Oh, the leaves are starting to change. Tomorrow's September 1st. And we'll catch up in a minute when we're at Lewisburg, Kansas. Okay, Paul, what are we coming up on now?
This ain't Lewisburg, but it's the, look at that way.
What are we coming up on?
It's the roundabout. It used to just be an intersection to go to Paola, but now they put a roundabout in a few years ago. A while ago, actually.
It says Miami County. This is where a lot of tornadoes, if y'all aren't familiar
Hillsdale, Hedge Lane, and Paola.
with Kansas, this is Tornado Alley,
Duh.
Miami County, Kansas. A lot of tornadoes come through here. Paola. Going around the roundabout, 68 to Lewisburg. We'll be back in a bit.
Are you on?
Yep, we're back on.
Got a grandpa going 55 in front of us.
It's really slow.
But we're almost coming up to town. They're probably going to get some milk.
That town up there is Lewisburg. It's where Sarah got married about 6 months ago. Not quite
What
6.
month?
She got married in March, so almost 6 months ago.
I don't know if everybody's Ford dealership claims the same claim, but this place up here claims they sell more cars than any other dealership in Missouri.
I'll show you when we get up here. I'd love to go to this dealership because there's Lewisburg city limit.
You stupid son of a bitch. Go on over there, go over there.
And there it is.
Jackass. That
Lewisburg.
guy in that Ford's a jackass.
Look at all their trucks.
It's 45 here. Oh, was gonna pull over in that lane, but he had to pass me on the left. I'll do it now. That's where I want to be.
They got a really good McDonald's.
I said a few bad words, but that's just the way it is.
Burger King. They got a Price Chopper.
Like every other town, except for ours. Town don't have much.
Home of Terry D. Scott, Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy.
Our city planner don't plan nothing right. They should just let all the people in our town plan the town, not the damn planner. They fire his ass.
Welcome to Lewisburg, home of the Wildcats. Track a Tractor Pull, 7 p.m. Saturday.
That's
Track a Tractor Pull.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Woo, 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 woo. I'll be there in spirit.
There's a graveyard.
People are dying to go there. There's an old
There's
house.
an old house. Frankie's Salon. We had a niece that used to work there. Thrift Store Church over here. Lewisburg, Kansas. And up here is where Sarah got married. Up this little
that street.
downtown Lewisburg. There it is, up that street. Sarah Elizabeth and Brad Barrett.
Antique store out of school.
Yep. Look at that old school. They don't make schools like they used to.
Sonic.
Sonic.
Oh,
Now,
that plate.
there's a restaurant over here. It was on the news. I can't remember what happened, but there was an employee did something bad at this restaurant. Not that one. Lewisburg
Come on,
Barbecue.
dude.
They got a Dollar Tree Family Dollar all in one. And Timber Creek Bar and Grill, but they fired the employee that did something bad, and usually it's really good, they say.
That
Just
place
was a bad
sucks.
employee that did something wrong. I have to look it up on the Fox 4 News to remember what it was.
Every
Okay,
time-
that was
Every
Lewisburg.
time I've been in that restaurant back there, it's like it's dirtier than hell.
Oh. Well, we had a really good meal in Saracetown, but we'll be back when we hit
There's a new school.
Drexel.
They got a big old campus there, 2-3 different buildings.
Not Drexel.
Freeman.
When we hit Freeman, Missouri.
Want to go through Freeman or Cleveland?
If we hit Freeman, we hit the music time at 5.
Turn it off.
Okay. We'll be back.
I'm too damn tired.
This is the Lewisburg cider mill. A lot of people go to this. It's coming up the season. They make,
I think it's a waste of money.
and there's all their corn, but they make really good apple cider donuts.
Their cider ain't no good in my opinion. Now we're coming into Freeman, Missouri's.
Nice little town. If you want to stop
This
at
is
Dollar General,
one of the pretty scenery hills. Why?
so I can just pick up a quick
No,
Oh.
we're on video.
sheriff.
Was that a sheriff?
Might have been little Sandra.
No.
We got a little niece who's a star sheriff's deputy. Uh-oh. We're going into hillbilly town.
It's not hillbilly town.
Kinda. There was a shooting here the other day.
Oh yeah. Take it easy here. You never know what little kid's gonna run out in front of you on a bicycle.
No, this is a nice little town. It was just a freak shooting right in the middle of town
Yeah,
during the day.
wouldn't have been no big deal if it was in Kansas City. It was just normal.
Well, it's starting to get normal everywhere.
It's only about 50 miles from Kansas City. though.
It was right up here where the shooting happened last Friday.
How do you know?
I seen it on the news last Friday.
No.
It was right here in the middle of town.
It
Yes,
didn't
was.
happen there. They were just interviewing people in Freeman. They were getting the neat downtown.
Oh,
It happened back up here in the neighborhood somewhere, I guess. I
at
ain't
1 o'clock in
100%
the
sure
afternoon.
what the deal is when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
That building there on the corner. The brick one used to be the grocery store.
Oh,
Then they built this white one here. It was a new one.
hey, look up there in that window. Look, that's pretty neat.
What's it say?
Well, the windows.
I can't. Here.
It's just broken out.
Oh, Lord. A broken window. Oh, that's awesome. Roll that window up. It's hot out there. I'm being a JK.
That's kind of neat.
There's a good place for a pool hall. Right there where this army truck's sitting. It used to be like a Casey's, but it was just a regular gas station. There's one of those Chinese excavators someone bought. Must have demolished that building, was it?
This is the little town of Freeman, Missouri. A lot of people, some people watch from Australia that watch Paul Imram and Lon's channel. Small town in Missouri.
There used to be a speed bump right there.
I don't know the population here, but
Not very many, about 300 or 400.
yeah.
They took some of the speed bumps out, I think. They made them smaller. Huh. People probably drug their oil pan on them like Sarah did, blowed the motor up. I'm not sure what they store down here, if it's just petroleum or some kind of gas. I think it's petroleum or something they store down here in these buildings, in these big tanks. Yeah, there it is, BP Gas Company.
And one time, what happened to those?
I don't know.
When what blew up?
Nothing. BP pipelines. Must be petroleum.
I know one time
Gasoline.
tornadoes hit them.
Yeah, some of them got some dents in them before for tornado.
That was when a tornado came through Peculiar. They ran across the street, and there's a little. People live here with their trailers all year long.
Some of them do. Some of them just rent it. I don't know how they do that. Some of them are just there for a little while.
Some there for a little while, and some live there all year
And
long.
then those trucks right there are hot shot truckers.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He parks there on the
He's
weekends.
got a dump truck. Like,
They're not dump
I mean, not a
trucks.
dump truck, but
They're box trucks. Hot shot.
ooh, so I could drive a box truck
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And they got sleepers on them like a camper almost. But we don't know what they're hauling. They could be hauling explosives and hazardous waste or something. Hazardous stuff. There's that tank farm though. That's what we call it.
What's it hold?
Some kind of petrol gas pipeline. Alright, we're about 7.5 mile, 8 mile from our house. We'll see you there, I guess, y'all. We're rolling into our town.
We left there at 3:05, and it's 5:15. We stopped for about 15 minutes.
Every time we tape, I have to burp.
We're back to Peculiar.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Do-do-do,
Do 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 do.
do-do-do. If anybody
We better slow
make a
down a little
comment,
bit.
if anybody knows what movie that's from, make a comment. Do it again one more time.
Do 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 do.
Do-do-do.
You're not doing it right though. I think she's got to go. You go do 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 do, and then she's supposed to go do 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 do. I don't know. How
Do it again.
goes. No, I
One more
can't.
time.
Do 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 do.
Do-do-do. Anybody know what movie that came from?
There's
Write
our
in the
nice,
comments.
beautiful police station that they don't want to use no more. That's the perfect police station for this little town.
Peculiar, Missouri.
Poppy's Restaurant. We're gonna go there one of these days.
It's good.
I'm driving now. Look at that. Fitting in her mouse.
No! Did you record?
Yeah.
I had to put them back in before
You know,
we started
It's
recording.
not a secret
I'm
now.
just saying bye. I don't even know if they're in right.
Pulling in there's the old truck. It's still here. No one took it. We've been, how many miles ain't we been, baby? Not too.
I'm gonna take a gander. You said it was 100 miles there. 90.
No, it was under 100 miles.
90.
We've been 179 miles.
What? And the old blue mater.
It's not old blue.
I mean, good old
Chevy Impala.
Chevy Impala with only
3.8
How many-
liter.
She only has 160, almost 164,000 miles, really.
164,174.
I threw my hair in without knowing what it was doing.
All right.
Okay, we
That
had
was a good
great
day
time.
trip, I guess.
We had a wonderful time. You know, one thing, Paul never gets away from his work because his work is at home. So this was a really good time for him to get away from work
Lord loves the working man.
and woman and Jesus.